chapter number 3, Inheritance and Variation. Today we see genetic disorder. What is genetic disorder? Genetic disorder is one of the condition, or genetic disorder is one of the medical condition that is the change in the DNA sequence. That is condition is called genetic disorder. Genetic disorder is the diseased condition or the illness because of the change in the DNA sequence. In genetic disorder there are two types here, the Mendelian disorder and the chromosomal disorder here. The Mendelian disorder and chromosomal disorder. In Mendelian disorder there are some disease here, that is thalassemia, sickle cell anemia. We know the sickle cell anemia. Color blindness is one of the Mendelian disorder here. Then hemophilia is also Mendelian disorder, and phenylketonuria is the Mendelian disorder. Then question is what is the Mendelian disorder here? Which disorder here? That disorder, that means mutation in gene. That is mutation in gene or change in gene is called Mendelian disorder, or that is alteration in gene. That is alteration means also that is the change in gene. That disorder is called Mendelian disorder. And the chromosomal disorder, that is the name is indicate that disorder, that is the chromosomal disorder. That means here absence or excess, absence or presence of one or more chromosomes here. एकतर क्रोमोसोमच्या जोडीमध्ये एक क्रोमोसोम absence असणे किंवा एक क्रोमोसोम जास्त असणे किंवा त्यापेक्षा जी कंडिशन असते, that condition is called the chromosomal disorder here, and which is also the abnormal chromosomal arrangement is also one of the condition of the chromosomal disorder here. That means chromosomal disorder here, absence or excess of one or more chromosome is called chromosomal disorder. In that chromosomal disorder, Down syndrome is one of the chromosomal disorder. Turner syndrome and Klinefelter syndrome is the one of the examples of the chromosomal disorder. Now we see in the Mendelian disorder, what is thalassemia? Thalassemia. What is thalassemia? It is the condition which is the autosomal inherited recessive disorder here. It is autosomal recessive disorder. Autosomal, that means thalassemia, that is the autosomal disorder or autosomal recessive disorder. That means it is autosomal, that means autosomes, which is disorder in autosomes here except sex chromosomes here. Autosomes च्या chromosomes मध्ये defect असणे, that condition which is the autosomes. We know that the chromosome 46 chromosomes here or 23 pairs of chromosomes, that in that is 44 chromosomes are autosomes and 2 chromosomes are sex chromosomes. In 44 chromosomes here, in that chromosomes, one of the chromosomes here which is get defect here, that is the autosomal disorder. And the recessive, the disease is caused by the recessive allele here, not dominant allele. Here normal allele which is the dominant and the normal here, and that condition, that is the recessive. And recessive allele which get defect and which is cause the disease, that condition which is the autosomal recessive disorder here. It is one of the Mendelian disorder. We know that the thalassemia is the Mendelian disorder. And in hemoglobin chain, we know that hemoglobin molecule which is made up of the 4 polypeptide chain, that RBC is here, and on the RBC there hemoglobin is present, and that hemoglobin which is made up of 2 alpha chain and 2 beta chain. Here hemoglobin which is made up of 2 alpha chain and 2 beta chain. When the defect in that chain is caused डिसीज क्वालिटी गेट डाउन, चेनची क्वालिटी काय होते, डाउन होते. that sickle cell anemia is the qualitative disorder here, but in thalassemia it is the quantitative disorder. Thalassemia is the quantitative disorder. Quantitative disorder. jaundice, that is the pale yellow skin color in Marathi, kavir, then size and shape of RBC will be changed here, dark urine, and the large liver size is the large liver size. That condition will be formed in the alpha thalassemia intermediate condition when 3 alleles are defective alleles. But when 4 alleles are defective here, 4 alleles defective, that means die as a fetus condition here. Fetus die, or after birth that newborn child will be die in that condition, which is very serious condition here. What that condition? Die as a fetus. Die as a fetus, or after birth that child would be die here. That condition. Then beta thalassemia here. In beta thalassemia, it is called a defect in the beta chain here. We know that it is the quantitative disorder here. That means here in the alpha thalassemia, here when the defect in alpha chain here, or alpha chain is not produced because of the defect in alpha chain, it causes the alpha thalassemia. म्हणजे अल्फा थॅलेसेमियाची और अल्फा चेनची क्वांटिटी कमी होते आणि बीटा चेनची क्वांटिटी ह्या कंडिशन मध्ये वाढते. म्हणजे there is the abnormal condition in the RBCs or the hemoglobin here, or due to this condition oxygen deficiency in the blood, or then that condition or the symptoms are here formed here. Then beta thalassemia here, it is the defect in the beta chain. Beta thalassemia is controlled. Beta thalassemia is controlled. One gene here, that is HBB here. Beta thalassemia, one gene control, that is one gene means here 2 alleles here. One gene, and in this beta thalassemia is present on number 11 chromosomes here. Here 16, here number 11 chromosomes, that is HBB, 2 alleles are present here. If whatever it may be here, right here, that is capital, which is the normal here condition, and the small, which is the recessive condition here. If one allele is defective, one allele defective, one allele is defective here, the beta thalassemia minor. Beta thalassemia minor. It is the carrier condition and not show the proper symptoms here, but in when 2 alleles are defective, that is beta thalassemia major. This condition, which is the serious condition, in that condition show these symptoms. That condition show these symptoms, that is the anemia, which is the jaundice, which change in size and shape of the RBCs, dark urine, that is jaundice, which is the condition of the pale yellow skin color condition, and the large or dark urine, that means when defect in liver, that cause the urine is dark here, and the defect in the liver, because liver not get the sufficient oxygen, because of this there defect in the liver. That's why these symptoms are formed here. This is the alpha thalassemia and the beta thalassemia. Today we discuss about genetic disorder. In that genetic disorder we discuss about Mendelian disorder, we discuss about chromosomal disorder.